Yeah, everyone, good evening. So let's start now, guys. Okay, so in the last session, we have seen, yeah, we have seen what's it? Copy data from what is that? Blob to blob. Am I right? So now let's begin the session here. Okay, guys, so let's begin the session now. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start here. So the case study two, let's start with the case study two here today. Okay, so the case study. So let's start with the case study two.
Sir, is this second lecture only?
Yeah,
Okay, sir. Only one lecture has been there
yes,
in
yes.
previous. Thank you, sir.
And the title. And the guys, the title is the case study is what? Let's start with the copy data from Azure Blob Storage. Okay, copy data from Azure Blob Storage to Azure, guys, data lake. Today we are going to see what's a data lake Gen 2. Copy data from Azure Blob Storage to Azure Data Lake Gen 2. Okay. So this is the one case study. So as we have discussed prior, that every day we are going to discuss two case studies, guys. So this is the case study two. I'll give you the case studies first, and then we'll see the rest of the things as well. Okay. So I'll just start up with the case study three as well. Hello. Yeah, please put yourself in a mute, somebody, please. Okay, guys. So now, again, you have what's that? Okay. So let's specifications. So, guys, I'm using the specifications. Specification is nothing but the description of the case study. So, guys, I'm using the source data storage. So here I'm giving the source data storage. That means what is my source? Source is obviously here you have a Azure, guys, Azure Blob Storage. And in the same way, you have the file. So I'm using the single file here, guys. Can you see it? I'm using the single file, and the file is the airlines.csv. So this is the file. Okay. And the next one is what said you have it? Sync data storage. And the sync data storage is what? Azure Data Lake Gen 2. And then the same file I want to, guys, the file same I wanted to transfer it here. Okay. So what is that? You have it. So let's use the same airlines.csv. That's it. Okay. So this is the guys case study two. You have it. In the same way, we'll also see the case study three. So everyday wise, we'll have it. Okay, two case studies as the prior discussed. Okay. So guys, here you will also see the case study three. So the case study three is copy data from the Azure Blob Storage to Azure Data Lake Gen 2, or else we'll use it another one. So, okay, Azure Data Lake Gen 2 with multiple options. Multiple options. Okay, guys. So, multiple options. So, what are the options? And here, what we will do, instead of using the file, we'll make it as a files here. Okay. So, we'll see files. Files means what? Multiple files, not a single file. We'll have multiple files. So, I'm just, okay, using the .csv, comma, .json, everyone, .json, and then comma, again we are using what's it, guys, .csv, .json, and .xml. Okay, multiple files copy, what is called as multiple files copy. So in the same way, here also, instead of this, I'll make it as a same multiple file copy. Okay, guys. So these are the two case studies we are going to look into this today. Okay, guys. So hope everyone is clear with the concept now. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead. Guys, who is this Dell? Please try to log in with your names, guys. I don't want all this. Okay, please. Okay, anyways, so guys, here you have what's it? Can you see? I'm just opening this. Let's start with the case study. So guys, everyone is able to see the screen now. Please respond, everyone. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I'm starting up. So I'm starting up the session now, guys. Everyone. So can you see here? Yeah. So yes, pardon me.
You said you will share the sample files for us to
Yeah,
check.
yeah. I will. Okay. I will. Okay, please. I will actually. I have to share it from the LMS system. Just give me 1 or 2 days time. I'll share you. Okay, guys. So here you have what's it. Here what is it? You have it, guys. Everyone. Can you see? I'm starting up with this. Get the resource group. So first of all, I'm starting up the resource group. As already you know, the resource group is mandatory to go ahead. So let's create the resource group first. So click on the create. Everyone, click on the create, guys. And now create a resource group. So as I don't have any, the resource group, can you see here? In the real time, you'll have multiple resource groups. So you don't create the resource groups actually. Okay, so it will be already pre-created. But here, what I'm doing, I'm creating a resource group. So let's use the resource group as what? Let's go, use it as a sample to RG. What's it? Sample to RG. So this is the resource group I wanted to use it. So click on the review, guys, and create it. That's it. The resource group is ready now. And I'm starting up this. So guys, I'm using the separate tabs, but if you want, you can use it in the same tab, guys. Just go to the home page and you can start up. That's not a problem, because I wanted to retain the copy of each and everything, what activity, what we are doing it. I'm just opening it in the separate, browsers here. That is nothing but the separate tabs here. Okay, so can you see it? This is the resource group, and this is for the source, and this is for the target, guys. I'll open all the, that is the tabs, and services will start it parallelly, because the only thing which takes time is the services. So once the services are created, rest of all we won't have much time. Okay, so one for the source, one for the target, and one for the ADF, guys. So I'm just using it here, everyone. So now, so three tabs I have opened it. So now, guys, it's time to create the source here. Source is what? Azure Blob Storage. So simply click on the source, guys, everyone. And now click on the create tab. Click on the create tab, everyone. So once the create tab is opened here, can you see? By default, as I have only one resource group, it's taking up, guys, as it is. But in the real time, if you just scroll it, you will get multiple. You can filter out of all. If you have 1,000 resource groups are there, out of which resource group, which one you have to select it. Anyways, these data, whatever you have it, that will be given in the specification document. This is the specification document always. The reason for writing the specification is that you will have the detailed data like this. Okay, not in this way, but somewhat in detail like this only. So hence everyone, okay, guys, so it's very essential to check onto this specification document every time. So once this is done, guys, I'm selecting it as it is, and now give the name. So any name you can use it here. So I'm using the guys, I'm using what's it? Source cloud, guys, source cloud. That's it. Okay, I'm using the source cloud. What's the name I'm using? Source cloud. That means, can you see here? And now guys, most of the times now what is happening, I don't know what is the issue, but sometimes this east region US data center is not working. So anyways, I'm just trying to change the data center, but it's, if it is working then it's fine, that's not a problem. But most of the time when we use the ADB now, it's giving some issue. So I am just not preferring that. But can you see here, so I'm using it Central India, that would be better. Asia Pacific, Central India, I'll take it. Okay. What are the things you have it? Asia Pacific, South India. Okay, no problem. South India. I'll take this one. Any data center is not okay. Deploy to an Azure extended zone. So right now, okay, let it be, no problem. Can you see here? Fine. You can use the default. By default it says the East US data center, guys. So if you want, you can change it here, no problem. So click on the review and create it right now. If let us see, if throwing an error, you can change it. If not, we can just continue with the same, guys. So click on the create, everyone.
Sir, parallelly we have to do it or by after the class because we are not having the software.
It depends upon you. If you want, you can do it. So just carefully, check this. And after the class, you can try this practice now. You can practice this, because see, what happens is when I do everything, it seems very easy to you. But practically when you start working, you will face some difficulty. So it, if parallel, if you work, that would be better, what I suggest. Because I know, because most of the students, they face some issue, there are small issues, because this is a new session and this is basically a new technology for most of you. If you have already worked in, that's not a problem. If it is a new technology, so that would be, it will take some time to get acquainted with all the things. So hence, if you can do it parallelly, that's better. If not, it's issue, you're not the issue. Anyways, I'll provide you the recorded sessions for the people. You not worry on this. Okay. So because the LMS system, everything, okay, just it will take 1 or 2 days time. It's ready, LMS system is ready, but we'll have to just check out on all the things. Okay. The technical parameters and provide you. So no problem. I'll just give you guys, no worries. So can you see here? This is the source is ready right now. And now can you see here from the source, left blade? This is called as a left blade here. Can you see here? Here you have what's that? Storage browser. So just click on the storage browser, guys. You can have the storage browsers as fours. That means you can have as a blob storage, blob containers, file shares, tables, and queues. So I'll take it as the blob container, guys, everyone. Blob container, and click on the new container, because you don't have any container. Container is like what? A folder, a type of folder I'm creating right now inside the storage. It is a folder we are creating inside the storage, guys. Okay. We are creating the storage inside the folder. Okay, no problem. So just click on this, guys. And now just give it here. Can you see, everyone? I'm using it input container. That's it, guys. Input container is the name I'm using it. So click on the create. Now, guys, everyone. So this is ready, successfully done. So just open this. Now load up, that is upload the files, because see here in the Azure, generally you don't have the data. If you load it, then only will have the data. So okay, so hence what I do is I always like we always preferred, we always get the data from the external source always. So let's click on this upload, guys. Let's click on the upload and click on the browse files. You can take any file. So I am just picking up the file called airlines here, guys, everyone. I'm picking up the file called airlines and click on the upload. That's it, guys. Can you see here? It's ready now. Okay. That's it, guys. So here you have it. Okay, so click on this, guys, everyone. Now, can you see here, everyone? This is the thing we have it. So the source is ready, guys, with the airlines as a file. Sync. Click on the another page you have it. That is the browser. So I'm just creating it here, guys, everyone. Storage browser. And now click on the create tab. Now, guys, same resource group. The resource group is same. Now here you have to give the sync storage. So I'm giving the sync as what? Sync ADLS Gen2. It says it is recognized one. So I'm using cloud. That's it. Okay. ADLS Gen2 cloud. But I wanted to create the ADLS Gen2, guys. Can you see here? I'm creating what's it? ADLS Gen2. That is Azure Data Lake Gen2. Azure Data Lake Gen2. So for that, what is that we have to do? So click on what is that? Just go here, guys, everyone. Click on the advanced tab. And now do one thing now. Come down and select the enable hierarchical namespace. That means if you check this, it will become the ADLS Gen2. The only one setting which you have to make it here is the selecting of this enable hierarchical namespace for the ADLS Gen2. No other setting is required, guys, for the ADLS Gen2. Okay. So click on this, guys, and click on the review. And create it. That's it, guys. So this can share access style hot code. All this we will discuss it, guys, because this is also one of the interview questions. What are the access types you have it? Let me just make you familiar with the environment and all. So then I thought of just starting up this. Okay. So this is ready, guys, everyone. So this is ready. So click on the go to resource now, guys, everyone. So now can you see here? This is the sync storage. That is the ADLS Gen2. Can you see here? The same process. That means I will create, I will just click on the storage browser and I'll create the container here. But can you see, just to see the, guys, everyone, storage browser here. Can you see it? Just go to the storage browser. Here can you see input container? This is appearing. Can you see it? Blob container. That means, can you see here the logo? This logo, can you see? Just see the logo here, guys, everyone. See the logo here. Can you see? This is the a kind of a rectangle one. Rectangle one. Am I right? It's a kind of a rectangle one. Can you see here? This is one. But here, if you go to the ADLS Gen2, I'm just opening this container. Can you see here? Blob container. How does it appear here? Here, the blob container appears as what? Can you see here? Kind of a rectangle. That is nothing but a form of a square, you can say. Square or exactly rectangle, not the square here. Okay. It's a rectangle one. And here, if you have Gen2, it is cylindrical type of logo. That means mostly the ADLS Gen2 holds the pattern of, the filtered and cleansed data, guys. Filtered and cleansed data. That's the reason it's showing you here like this. Okay. And click on the container. Now I'll use it as output container. Output container. That's it, guys. So click on the create button here. So this is ready here. Open. So guys, let it be as it is. You need not put any data here, guys. Everyone, you need not put any data, because whatever the process we have it, using the ADF, we will transfer the data from the can you say blob storage to ADLS Gen2. So for that, obviously you have to open the data factory. Can you see here? Just use this another tab, and here you have a data factory icon. Can you see here? If you could not find it, you can search it here, guys. Anything you can search it here. The search button is given for that itself. Okay. So here you can say, click on this data factory. and click on the create tab. And now guys, select the same resource group and give it an instance, any name. So I'm using instance. Can you see here? Blob2, blob, copy, sorry, blob2 ADLS, no? ADLS Gen2 copy. That's it, guys. Blob2 ADLS Gen2 copy, and click on the review and create it. That's it, guys. So this deployment will take a minute time, not a minute, less than a minute it will take. Okay. So what does it says, guys? So fail to deploy. Why? It's already in use. That means the name whatever I am using it now. See, if the name whatever we are using it, if already in use, it won't allow you to create, guys. So I think somebody might have already used it. So I'll just change it, no problem. Select the resource group here, redeployment process now. See, instance blob to ADLS Gen2, that is a Gen2 copy cloud. I'll use the word as cloud here, guys. Okay. So now try to redeploy it. Now create it. So guys, it's deploying. Now can you see it? Deployment is done. Can you see it? Go to the resource now. That means open it. Now, once you have opened it, guys, what we require to do? First of all, we require to launch it, guys. Launch means starting the studio. That means Azure Data Factory, I'm starting up. I'm starting the Azure Data Factory. So just launch it. Just launch it, guys, everyone. Now, guys, can you see here you have a, can you see here? These are the expand blades are there. That means these are called as what? The expand tiles. These are called as tiles, guys. These are called as what? Tiles. So just expand these and see the tiles, whatever the tiles you have it. So I have the home tile, author tile, monitor tile, and manage tile and learning center. These are the things. So what is the first process you have to do, guys? Already we have discussed in the session number 1. Okay, guys, what is it you have it? So first of all, we have to go ahead with what? First of all, we require to go and start with the manage and create the link service. That means the source storage, guys, the source storage required to be connected with the ADF session, because these are not two connected here. These are not connected. That means there's a blob storage is a part of source, guys, is a part of Azure, and ADF is a separate service here. Separate what's that service. So we have to connect this with the ADF. So for that, we require to create a link service, guys, everyone. So I'm creating the link service, and here just mention it. So what is that you have it? You have to create a link service for the blob storage. So just type it here, blob, and select the Azure blob, and now provide the name here. I'm using ls underscore link service name. I'm giving it. I'm following the standard as ls, but if you have your own standards, okay, you can use it. It makes no difference, guys. If you have your own standards, you can just use your own standard. That's not a problem, guys. Okay, so here we can use it, guys, as it is. So click on this ls underscore blob underscore source. If you want, you can use it everything in capital. I'm using ls underscore blob underscore source. That means source storage is the blob, and this is the link service. Ls means, okay, that is the only reason of using me as ls here, link service. But you can, if you want, you can use it anything. Okay, so guys, here you have what's it. Once it is done, guys, everyone, once it is done, okay, so here you have what's it. Again, select it, storage account. So this is the subscription I have it, and select the storage account. So I'm using the source. Okay, source cloud. That's it. Test the connections, guys, as it is, and click on the create. That's it. The first link service is ready. And the second link service, you have to create it. Click on this new. And now, guys, here create the second link service. So what is the second link service we have to create it for? For the ADLS Gen 2. This is the Gen 2, guys. So here you have to just type it as 2. Select the Azure. And now provide the name. So I'm using ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2 underscore sync. Sync means what? Target, guys. So select it here as it is. And now use it here, the sync Gen 2 cloud, and click on this, click on the create, guys. Now this is ready, everyone. The source and sync are ready here, perfectly fine. That means with link services are ready. So further to this, we have to design the pipeline, guys. So for designing the pipeline, can you see here? We just require to do here. What is that? Click on the author. So guys, here you what's it? Pipeline is there. Just open this, click on the new pipeline. That means I'm creating a new pipeline, guys. And parallelly, I'm just using it here. Can you see? Everyone, a name PL underscore. Can you see here? Blob underscore to blob, blob to blob. Sorry, blob to ADLS Gen 2 copy. That's it, guys. So here I'm using it. So just select the move and transform, drag and drop the copy activity. Can you see here? And now use the source here. What's the source you have it? Guys, the source is already there now. Data sets you have not created. So now, first of all, I'm creating the pipeline. Then afterwards, I'm creating the data sets. So can you see here? Select the source. And as there is no data sets, so we require to create the data sets first. So for that, I'm using it. And now, guys, use it here as what? Everyone. So I'm using it here as a blob storage. That means data set we require to create it for the blob storage. Select it here. And what type of file you have it? CSV file. Select the CSV file and ds underscore can you share blob underscore source. Simple. Select the same link service. And now, guys, first row as the header, it is auto checked here. That means by default, it will consider the first row as the header here. Okay. So just browse it here, everyone, and input container. And as you have a single file, can you see here? As it's you have a single file, guys, everyone. Okay. Just open this, select it, click on OK. Can you see here? The source data set is ready. We require to create the sync. So select the sync here.
క్లాస్ పోతాను మళ్ళీ చేస్తా
So
మళ్ళీ
please.
చేస్తాను
Okay. So here you have what's that, guys, everyone. So sync is there. So click on the new. And now, guys, here you have to create the ADLS Gen 2. Select the 2 ADLS Gen 2, guys. Okay. So here you have what's that.
Sir,
Select it.
in destination, we always do have to work on CSV. We don't have option of Excel, right?
Good question. Yes. If you have the basically see Excel, the pattern of reading is different. I will tell you how to make out the Excel as well. Okay. So because whenever you wanted to read the data from the Excel now, we require some modules to be installed. I'll tell you that one. Okay. So right now in this, you don't have Excel. So select the CSV as it is. And now again, what is it you have it? Just give the name ds underscore ADLS underscore Gen2 underscore sync. That's it, guys. So select the linked service here and now browse it. Select the output container. Click on OK. That's it, guys. It's ready now. So the source data set is ready, sync data set is ready. So as you have only single file copy, ADLS Gen2 to blob, no problem. Just debug it now. So it says successfully done. So refresh it now. Can you see here? Airlines.csv is copied here. That's it. So I'm just, can you see here? We have a download option because we don't have the manual option of editing right now. Prior we had it. Now we don't have it. So hence I'm just opening the file here. Can you see? Just use it here. See guys, this is the file. So almost all 6161 rows are there totally. 6000, 6162 why it's giving? Because the first row is considering as the header here. Okay. So this is the data you have it, guys. Okay. This is the data you have it. So that's it now. So this is the end of the case study 1, guys. So we'll just continue with the second case study as well today. So guys, what is the second case study we have it? So can you see here, everyone? Here we have, what is that, everyone? So copy data from the Azure Blob storage to Azure Data Lake Gen 2 using multiple files. So I have multiple files here. Can you see? Just I'll do one thing. We'll use the same storages, source storage and sync storage. Just I will make some changes on it. Okay. So guys, here can you see? I'm adding up the file here, upload the file and click on the browse. Now I'll upload multiple files here. Okay, so I'll do one thing, guys. First of all, I will try to upload the countries CSV. And now I choose employees XM, that is nothing but XML file. And I will take JSON. This is the JSON pattern, guys. Sales, routes, planes, multiple files I'm choosing it. So here you have it as it is, guys. Can you see how many files are there in the source? Can you tell me, guys? I have files for that. XML file is there, one. JSON file is there, CSV. Rest of all are CSVs. Okay. So I'll upload some more files. It makes no difference, guys. If you have one, that is, if you have more than one, if you have 1,000 files, also you need not worry on this. The pattern of reading will be the same here. Okay. So can you see? I'm selecting one more. Can you text file also? I'll take it. So how many files I'm using it? So this is the text file, XML file, JSON file, CSV file. That's it. So here you have a source ready with the multiple files and the sync system. I'll delete this one also from the sync. Okay. I don't want this file to be written right now. Let's make the sync as empty, guys. Nothing is there. Okay. So just go to this same. I'll create another pipeline, guys. I'll not disturb the same pipeline because mostly we design a new pipeline for the new process. So I'm using it, new pipeline. So I'm using the guys, another name, PL multiple files copy. So that's it, guys. So select the move and transform and drag and drop the copy activity. Can you see it? Drag and drop the copy activity. If you want, you can change the copy activity name. If you don't want, you can retain it as it is. Okay. So I'm using the data copy as the name. If you want, that's it, data copy. And now, guys, I'll do one thing. I'll upload some more files. Some more files I'll upload it. customer east, customer south, employees info. I think this is already customer east, customer south, and then I have employees info is there, movies is there, routes, sales, multiple files. Already files existing means it won't take, guys. That is also okay. I'll take it up. Overwrite if already exist. Overwrite means recreate it. That's it, guys. Can you see here? That's it. Can you see here? Now, how many files are there? Multiple files. Many files are there, guys. So here you have a sync system, everyone. Here you have the sync system, guys, everyone. So let's do one thing. The sync is empty. So now click on this copy activity. Now, guys, it's a time to decide whether you wanted to create a new data set or you want to use the existing. Always in the real time, everyone, always in the real time, it is recommended to use the generic data sets. Generic means what? Already created, repeatedly used, reusable data sets. That is called as generic data sets are nothing but what? Reusable data sets. So now can you see it? I'm selecting the source here. So can you use this data set? Yeah. DS underscore blob underscore source.
Yes.
Can we use this? Yeah, we can use it. Yeah, because it's generic one, guys. Because the data set is there with all the things. Okay, let's do one thing now. Open the data set now. Just source. Open this. Can you see here what does it says? It says the input container only CSV file. But I don't want the specific file here. Why? Can you see here? I have multiple files are there right now. I don't want to select any file. So just remove the files. Don't mention the file name. Input container is same. So you can use this as a generic one. No problem. Okay. So go to the pipeline. Let it be as it is. So here, instead of file in data set, guys, when you have multiple files to read, select the wildcard file path. Anyways, this is not going to support you. Why? Because you have used, guys, this is not going to support you. Why? Because at the time of creating this, you have selected files as CSV only. You have selected the files as what? CSV only. So this will not support. So no problem, guys. If such is the case, what is that you have to do? You have to create a new data set for this. You have to create what's that? New data set. So anyways, when you want to create the new data set, just click on the new data set and click on the new. So just for this, so what is it? You have it blob now. The source is the blob, so select the blob storage. Select it here. Now, guys, when you have multiple type of files are there in the source system, CSV, JSON, okay, etc., XML, whatever the various type of files, if you have it, by default, or it is recommended to use the file type. File type as what's that, guys? Binary. Read it as what? Binary. Read it as what? Binary. Binary format supports almost all the formats, guys. Getting my point? Don't select the specific CSV. If you select the CSV, it will read only CSV. If you select JSON, it will read only JSON. If you read Excel, it will read only Excel files. If you read ORC, it will read all ORCs. If you use Parquet, it will read only Parquet files. If you use XML, all the files will be read in XML format. So, but I want each and every file to be read here. So we have to select the format as what? Binary. Select the format as what, guys? Binary. Select the binary. Click on continue. Now give the name here, whatever the name of the data set you want. Everyone is following. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here, give it here. Can you see I'm using ds underscore blob underscore ds underscore blob underscore source underscore multiple. That's it. Source underscore multiple. Select the link service. Can you use the same link service or another link service is needed, guys? Think
Same.
and tell me.
Same.
Huh? Link service,
Same
no
link.
problem. Connectivity is same, na? You can use the same link service, no issues.
For every data set, we need a different data link service, right?
Yeah, but here the storage is same, na? Data
Okay.
sets are different, but storage is same. So hence I'm using the same link service. Now, guys, browse it. input container. Select only the input container, guys, when you have multiple
Sir,
files
if
to read.
there were two sources, sir, if there were two sources, then we have to take two different.
Yes, please come.
Sir, if there were two sources of the file, then we have to take
Two
two
sources
different
means
sources.
multiple sources you want.
Yes.
Then yeah, multiple sources. First of all, see, when you have multiple sources of data to be read, first of all, you have to get them in one pattern. Okay. And for every source, you can create one data set, and then that is one of the way. But here, can you see what is it you have it? You have root folder, and under the root folder, what is it you have it? Multiple files. I don't want to read a specific file. I want to read all the files. So leave it as it is. Click on OK, guys. Click on OK. Don't select the file here. And now once it is done, guys, can you see here? We have not selected any file. Go to the pipeline here. Select the wildcard file path. When you have multiple files to read, select the wildcard file path. File in dataset means what? This option is only for one file. Wildcard file path means what, guys? Wildcard file path is used to read multiple files here. Okay, multiple means all files, almost all every file. So wildcard star, can you see here? Wildcard file path. Anyways, it won't have a, it is not showing as a star, but star means all records. Every record you want to read it. And now guys, sync system. Sync data set, you can use the same. In fact, because we don't have any data set now, if you want to see, just check it here. We have deleted that as well. Can you see here? You don't have any data set, any file. You want to check this source storage. Nothing is there. It's empty. So let's use the same one. No problem here. Okay. So let's use the same one. So we can take that as a generic one, guys. Okay. Let's use the same one. So that's it, guys. So debug now. What it says? The wildcard file path source folder is needed. So just select it here. We have not selected the wildcard file path. Select it now. Why it's showing in error? The wildcard file path. Select a star. That's it. Okay. No problem. Debug now. Debug means manual method of running. So the debug process is always used to run. What is it, guys? The debug process is always used to run a pipeline. Yeah, pipeline in which environment? It is in which environment, guys? If you have a the normal, the testing environment, or else if you have the testing environment, or else in the development. But production is not supported, guys. Can you see it? It succeeded. So go to the ADLS Gen2 and refresh it now. Can you see it? All files are copied here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See how many? Showing 12 items, no?
All are
Check
in
it.
the CSV or
No, in as it is format. See,
okay.
you have this one as XML. It says CSV file, TXT file, CSV file, JSON file. The format it won't change, guys. Make sure. Format is not going to display. Ama?
Can you repeat once again these multiple copy multiple items like that?
See, multiple files, if you have it here, multiple files. See, it's not going to change the format here. Okay, it's not going. And see, if you change the format, then what is the use of having all this? Am I right? Some files required to be read in as it is form. So we generally use it here. And when it comes to this one, guys, pipeline here, can you see? In the pipeline, we have to select wildcard file path. We have to select what is that? Wildcard file path. We have to select it, guys. And with a star. Star means what? Star represents all the files here. That's it. And the format of the files, it's not going to disturb. Rest of the things are similar. Can you see a source and a sync is ready? And once the sync, debug it. And once the debug is done.
Sir, in sync data set, what type of file do we selected any specific file format like we
binary? We have selected the binary, no?
Okay.
We have selected the
In
binary,
both,
no?
in source and sync both.
No, in source and sync, we have selected the binary.
Binary. Okay, got it.
Binary supports to read every file, every format of file. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. Okay, can you see it? So here you have it. So this is ready. So now, anyways, the next options we have it, guys. We will see the next options as well. Can you see it? We have the, can you see a prefix is there? Now I'll do one thing. I'll empty up the sink now. Or if you don't want to empty up the sink, I will create one more container here. Okay. I will create one more container. So can you see here? I'm creating one more container. Output 2. This is empty, guys. Nothing is there. Empty. Okay. So here you have a source. Source is loaded with all files and sink is empty with another container. But now if you want to read the data sets, go to the sink. Can you see here? Go to the sink data set. And now instead of this, browse it. Now change it. Root folder. Click on this. Output 2 is there now. Open this. It's empty. Now what is it I wanted to do? I wanted to read only those files. Guys, I wanted to read only those files, everyone. I wanted to read only those files with a prefix. What is that? When you have, can you see it? EMP. EMP.
Oh,
Starting with EMP or E. Starting with E, guys. Capital E. It is highly case sensitive, guys. It is highly case sensitive. So do one thing now. Let's try to run this. Processing, just a minute. Succeeded. So go here to the sync system and now refresh it. EMP info and E can see capital E. Only two files are there. Go and check in the source. Capital E, capital E. Do you have any other file with capital E, guys?
no.
Now I will do one thing. If you want, I'll remove this one instead of capital E. I'll go here and try to put it here, everyone. P, small p. So let's try to run this. If you have the file with that particular name or particular letter, it will get you. If you don't have, then it won't get you, guys. You guys click on the sync system. Refresh it. Only one, guys, plain.csv is copied. Rest of all the ignored. Am I right? Rest of all the
Yes, sir.
files are, yeah. So this is how it works, guys. Okay. So we can use the option called, what should you have it? Prefix. List of file is nothing but a specific file if you want. Can you see here? I'm just browsing it here in the root folder and go to this. It will read a specific file out of all the files. If I want sales.csv, it will load only this file, guys. No other file. List of file. And in the same way, you don't have an option to even, add up basically one more file to this. You can read only one file. Okay. So that's the thing you have it. So these are all the options you have. File in data set means single file. When you have single file, prefix is nothing but when you want to read the files with, what is that? When you want to read the file with, what is it, guys? Everyone, when you want to
Starting
read
with something.
some letter, or one or more than one also you can use it. That's not a problem. I've used only one letter, but you can use more than one. Wildcard file path means what? To read all the files. Okay. Then afterwards, what is it you have it, guys? Then you have the list of files. That means you can read a specific file. as you wish. So these are all the things we have it, guys. Now can you see here, you have preview data. That means before you go to the process, if you want to check the data, preview the data, we can use it here. But it will give you, anyways, you have multiple files, and that's the reason it's not giving you the preview data. So can you see here? If you have one but specific file, then it will give you the preview data, guys. Okay. So these are all the options we have it here onto this, guys. Okay. So now if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me, guys.
If your dynamic file name, then some date
You
will
have to define
be.
the parameter. Then you have to give dynamically, if you want to get all the files, then you have to define the parameters. The next topic, okay, very soon there, 1 or 2 days, we are going to see the parameters. What is parameters and what are the type of parameters you have it. Okay, guys. So that all we are going to see it. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions?
Sir, when
Yes.
we will get the recordings of this session, because we have to practice, sir, and along with the files.
That's what now recording I need to provide it to LMS system. So it will take 1 or 2 days. Why? Because the LMS system is ready, but as okay, it is designed new. So I'm not very much sure about this operational procedures. So in a day or two, I'll just arrange for all the recordings. Okay. Meanwhile, you can check on the YouTube,
Because,
guys. Meanwhile, you can
yes,
check
sir.
on the YouTube, everybody. Meanwhile, you can check on the YouTube. Device I have uploaded already in the YouTube.
Sir, please share your channel, because, sir, day by day
At
our
the rate the
class
same,
will
at the
get.
rate the cloud, innovatives. At the rate the cloud innovatives. I'll just share the channel here.
So we
At
can
the rate.
Because,
subscribe to that channel, sir.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
share.
Please subscribe it. Please
sir,
subscribe
because
to
we
the
will
channel.
lag, sir, day by day. As your
Yeah,
LMS will take 2-3 days, and sir, our classwork
yeah.
and pending work
Meanwhile, I'll
will be.
upload it into the YouTube, so you can check this. This is the channel, guys. I have. Okay.
Okay, sir. Then it is okay, sir. And please, sir, place the CSV file link also. Provide it inside your YouTube
No, for
channel.
providing this all CSV files, just give me 1 or 2. No problem. I'll do one thing now. I'll
Just
share the
attach
files
those,
right
sir.
away. Just a minute. Wait, everyone. I'll share the files right away. I'll try to share the files right away. I think in the chat also I can share it. Am I right?
Sir, inside our group,
No,
you
no.
can send it on WhatsApp group, or
Okay.
you may give your Google Drive. Provide us the link. We will download that
Google
on
Drive
there.
means if I provide the Google Drive again, what will have it? Again, you have to create
Specific
that one
folder only.
storage. Yeah, it won't.
Sir,
Okay,
it will
just
take only 20-30 MB, sir. Because, sir, we are only uploading CSV and this files are Excel files. It will not take that
just a
much
minute. Just a
space.
minute. Just 1 minute. I'm trying to transfer the files. Can you see here? Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I will upload I'll send you through this one only. You can take right away the files. See here, everyone. Are you able to get the files? Check in the chat box. Yeah, guys, did you get the files?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll share 2 more files. So anyways, till that time, you people can, okay, practice with these files. Okay, rest of the things I'll arrange it very soon. Yeah,
Sir,
please, Maras.
sir, share JSON for also.
Jason, just a minute.
Jason, you have shared, sir, multiple
Jason,
times.
shared now? No, just check.
Just one thing need to ask, sir. Sir, in
Please,
copy
please.
activity, in source, when we are going to source, can we click on copy that data copy activity?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Sir, like when we were selecting a wildcard file path or list of files, we were getting multiple options down. So what are those? Like reoccurrence or whatever it is. Recursive
You have this one. Yeah, this one.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Basically, can you see here? Recursively. So here you have what's it? The recursive. Okay. The recursive option is basically, we'll see the next topic called copy behavior. In that you will have recursive true. True means what? In as it is form, copy the data. That is recursively. And
Okay.
checking this box means for true. Okay. So, and what is that? Can you, we have the enable partition discovery. If you want some partitions to be done on the data, you can create some partitions. Okay. So this is, the next level explanation. So that's the reason I've not given you, in order to avoid the
Okay.
confusion. So with the step only, if we just read it or have it, that would be better.
Sure.
Okay, guys. So that's it, guys. So we'll just end up the session here and we'll continue tomorrow with the same time. Okay. So thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So till the time I create the WhatsApp group, you can join directly, guys. No problem. Because every time messaging you individually is not possible. You can just okay, join as it is. Okay. Thank you. I'll create
Thank you,
in one
sir.
or two. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.